lately Tuesday for me. I'm sure this video will go up tomorrow on a Wednesday morning, but still, good morning to all of my sunrays here on my channel. Yo, welcome back. I woke up this morning and really wanted to I gotta get this swim story off of my chest, y'all. I've been swimming lately, and that's blowing my mind. But before we get into all of that, and I want to kind of show you my little technique. It's raggedy, but it gets me there. You know what? Let me make my coffee because I'm talking too much. So y'all, this morning's brew is coming from El Salvador, because that's where I've been at these last few days, or yesterday actually. I got back from El Salvador. But yeah, it's cracking me up that people are like, oh my god, your technique is terrible. Bro, I just got here, okay? And I'm talking about swim technique. My lessons are coming from my other half. Now, mind you, he is an amazing swimmer, okay? He's got all the moves. Again, neither one of us are Olympic swimmers, but he knows all the things. So I trust him more than most of my friends that are complaining about my swim skills. And so he's been watching me go through this process, kind of freestyling through this process. Like, we haven't even done, I feel like we didn't do step one. So when I was a kid, my mom got YMCA lessons for my brother and I when we were young. Now mind you, he was much younger. We're 7 years apart. So I want to say maybe I was like 10. Is that right? That means he was like 3. But that sounds accurate, because I know he was like a baby. And we had to really watch him. How to swim was there was a whole nother lesson group, because he was a little kid. And I was 10. Y'all, all I could remember was, before we ever took these lessons, if I went to anything that was water park or swimming pool related, my mom would be like, you know, just don't get your hair wet. And this is no diss to my mom. I love my mom. But, you know, Southern girls, my mama grew up, she didn't grow up in Texas, but she grew up in a place. Southern black girls and their hair is a special concept, okay? We're not even going to get into that. But she was like, don't get your hair wet. She said, you know, if you get it wet, because I would ask, I'm like, well, what's it going to do? What's going to happen if my hair gets wet in the pool? She's like, the chlorine's going to eat all your hair up and you're going to be bald. That's basically what I understood, okay? So I think that, along with, well, no, I know that then, at 10, is what created the initial fear of the water going past my neck. So I always had my hair pulled up, and I would get the swim cap. It just didn't matter. It's like, anytime I get a swim cap, it's still going to get wet. It just didn't matter. So I was like, you know what, dude, just teach me how to swim from like here down. And that didn't exist. Oh, man. Bro. So y'all, let's get this coffee in, because that's first, foremost, and very important. And after I've made my coffee, I will put on my swimsuit and we will head to the pool where we will continue this conversation. Treat ourselves to a little white chocolate this morning, y'all. It's gonna be sweet, but you know what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So I'm gonna put on my swimsuit and I'll be right back. Oh, snap. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Mm. What am I gonna do to get this inside my swim cap? Is first put it in an ugly bun. And y'all, I ordered this swim cap from You Go Natural. Y'all, I could have cried. Because watch this. Y'all, it's tight. And it has this little thing for like extra tightness for the turban part. Y'all don't make fun of me. But it's amazing. So watch. Like, I know my natural hair girlies understand what I mean when I say it gets all of my hair in this cap, y'all. And then it's kind of cute, like, I let some of this air out of this balloon. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. But I believe it's very important that it goes over your ears, because otherwise, yeah, my hair still gets wet. But this way, y'all, I know you see it. Okay, that made me hot. Okay, let's go to the pool. Oh my gosh, I forgot my coffee. So yeah, my biggest fear was always the water coming here, and from like, yeah, from 10 years old, whatever year that was, that blew my freaking mind. Like the fact that, I think it was the fact that like, growing up, it developed from, oh, I don't care about getting my hair wet, to, oh my God, if it goes past my neck, it could get in my mouth and my nose and I'm gonna drown. That's how the course of fear began. And it's like, if you let too many of those young, daring years pass, you no longer want to be young and daring anymore. Now it's all about survival. I gotta live, survive. Like, I couldn't do it. But having someone there next to me that I could trust, see, because now he's not here. And before now, I would not get in this pool without him being present. Like, because I knew I needed to have my little safety net, and even still, I kind of still want him present, because just at least nearby. I'm not going to stay down there on the deep end for too long, because I don't know. I'm still getting in the method of trying to trust myself out here in this water. But Yeah, y'all, I can stay afloat. And it's funny, I've talked to both people who have been swimming their whole lives, and then I've talked to people who are like me. Like, they're in their 30s now and still don't know how to swim, or they're not even planning on learning how to swim. I know my mom, for one. She has no plans, and she's in her 50s. She has zero thoughts or plans of getting into the water and trying to swim. It's not on her radar. But that is developed from a certain place, and I don't know, I just feel like it's time to crush that. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say go jump into the ocean and go give it a shot, but if you got a pool nearby, it is the most therapeutic thing. And I wish I knew this sooner, because I think, I don't know, I just feel like it would have got me, I just would have had so much more fun. Like, I almost feel as if I've wasted years. I keep thinking he's coming outside. I keep thinking, I feel like I've wasted so many years of not being able to enjoy it. I missed out on so many opportunities with friends and classmates and school trips and field trips. Like, y'all, I can tell you a story. This is a short story. I went on a field trip in middle school, okay, to Slitterbond, the old school Slitterbond in New Braunfels, Texas. Not the new one that we got in Galveston, but the old school one. The old school one, if you went to one part of the park, there was it's not even one part of the park. I want to say it goes around the whole park. There's a current river thing that pushes you around in a circle around the park. All my friends were in it, y'all, and I wear glasses. I'm blind as a bat. All my friends got in it. I wanted to be in it too, so I got in. I had a tube floaty. I put my tube floaty on, and I was Gucci, right? Like, I was just on the float, just floating around, y'all. And then one of my good girlfriends at the time, she decided, you know, it would be a good idea to smush me into the water. So I got dipped. Y'all, when I tell you, my level of fear in the water went from 0 to 1,000 instantly when she did that. Like, she smushed me and I was dead in my mind. I stayed under way longer than I should have. I definitely could have stood up, and I didn't. And to top it off, my glasses fell off. They like hit the floaty, and I never found them, ever. Like, they were never found after this. I don't know if they got crushed, disintegrated. I don't know what the frick happened, but my glasses were lost for forever. So I couldn't see. That was the other thing. So now I can't see, can't breathe, can't swim. And when I popped up, in my mind, no one around me was people that I was familiar with. But in all reality, you want to come over here with me, B? In all reality, my homegirl was right there, and she was like, girl, what is wrong with you? I was like, I cannot swim. And not only can I not swim, I am terrified of my head being under the water. She laughed so loud, and she was like, oh, you got to get over that. So they took me on everything possible to try to get me past this fear, and I want to say this escalated it to the max. Y'all, I was super done after that. It was like, you done put me in a current pool, a wave pool, a slide, a tube that was filled with water. Like, there were so many things at this park, and I lost my mind. And I couldn't see. I could not see. And then my mom was like, why would you get in there with your glasses? I can't believe you got in the water with your glasses. So then she didn't give me no more glasses for like 6 months. Like, it just went from bad to worse. And then, I'm sorry. It was a dragonfly. I know. You know. He's coming back. He's coming back. Back to what I was saying. Try this again. So my dad, uncles, cousins, friends, my fiance, Everybody has had the same exact story on how they learned how to swim, that someone pushed them in. Y'all, I got dipped in. It did not create a space in me that wanted to explore more. Ultimately, all I'm saying is, y'all, if you are like me and grown AF, just do it. Just do it if you don't know how to do it. Just do it. Just get in the freaking water, yo. Like, me finally learning how to swim actually helped me a lot. I went on a trip to Punta Cana last week, which I'll include in my recap video. My week recap video coming soon this week. But yeah, went to Punta Cana, hung out all day with the most amazing crew, y'all. I had such a good crew. It was outlandish how amazing this crew was. And they wanted to go down to the ocean at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I said, oh, it's time. Like, I couldn't wait to go hang with them because I wasn't scared anymore. But let me tell you what I am scared of. I'm scared of like fish and creatures in the ocean, and they had me out there stepping through seaweed at 2 o'clock in the morning in the pitch black. Like, I'm inserting a picture of how pitch black it was. Like, I don't even have footage because it was that doggone dark. Pitch black, stepping through seaweed. I was like, what if like a whale popped up? A stingray, a fish, anything. Like, I just don't know. What's out here? We couldn't see squat. But we did it. And I had an amazing time. No regrets. If I didn't make it, it would have been a regret. But shit, who would have knew? Dragonfly don't want me to be great. He wants to see me scared. And it's pink. It's a pretty dragonfly. No, I'm getting in this water if he comes close to my face. Anywho, hope you guys have an amazing day. I will be out here until I'm a new shade of blue black. And I'll see you in the next video.